So Jon Jones has come out with a statement. Maybe I should just wait for the winner of Stipe and Cormier. Yeah, that's an awesome fight. But in no make-believe land are you going to fool anybody, Jon, into thinking you're decided to wait. You don't have an opponent. You're the only champion in the organization, in possibly the history of the organization, to be healthy, to be licensed, and to have this big of a gap between your last contest and the announcement of another contest. For some reason, you're on third base wearing a catcher's mitt. And to make believe that, well, maybe maybe you have to wait. It doesn't appear that you got anybody that anybody wants to see you fight. That's what it looks like, but now you're starting to look desperate. Look, here's the problem with Jon Jones. Less is more. But when you are an addict, fame is a drug. When you're not out there in the spotlight, when you got nothing going on, so nobody's wanting to talk to you, sitting down and going to social media and just hoping that some fans will respond, that can scratch the itch for a minute. Less is more. You got to be careful. What did Conor McGregor sell in this business? Did he sell skill? No, he didn't. He had it. Did he sell bravery? No, he had it. Did he sell confidence? Nope, that was real. He had it. He sold power. Conor McGregor has no power. He didn't own a piece of anything. He can't sign anybody, release anybody, promote anybody. He has no power. He sold that, though, and people gobbled it up. It was brilliant. I loved every second of watching him at press conferences convincing people that he had stroke. And I would sit back and laugh when members of the media would go and report it that way. They were scared. Conor McGregor's pulling all the strings. Conor McGregor's got all the power in the industry. He's got 2 belts now. They were typing it out. I'm watching these guys, right? Look at the magician's left, so you don't see what his left is. And it worked. It worked. And then one day Conor wakes up and goes, holy smokes. X amount of times goes by. I got no power. I've been telling people it'd be a really cool thing. Hey, Dana, give me a share of the company. I mean, right, this is the way it happened. It was brilliant the way Conor did it. Jon is now on the other side of it. He is now looking desperate. To call somebody out every other week, spreading yourself over 3 weight classes, his own weight classes. He then has to go down to 185 to try to get something going with Adesanya. Now he's talking about going up to heavyweight to get something going with the winner of one of 2. Look at desperate. And as much as you're scratching that it like an addict that just has to have a little bit of rub, even if it comes through social media, you look a fool. Pour yourself the glass of wine and set the phone in the other room. It was a scumbag move by Jon. A scumbag move to go after Weidman after Weidman got knocked out. Chris Weidman stepped forward into a weight division with the biggest name in the weight class, taking a risk and went after Jon Jones. That would have been a very helpful thing for a guy like Jon Jones, who is the longest sitting champion in the history of my memory, healthy and licensed with no opponent. Jon's in a terrible spot. Terrible, humiliated. It's humiliating. Weidman's willing to help him out. Weidman would have fit that bill. Weidman would have sold a lot of tickets for him. Weidman would have helped him on the back. Weidman would have been great for business. Weidman took a risk. Weidman tried. Weidman failed. Jon teased him. Never, ever kick a man when he's down. I don't get along with Jon Jones. I've never said a word about Jon Jones when he's been down, and that has been recently, and that has been often. I am coming after Jon now. Jon is the champion of the world. Jon can take it. Before any of you guys think, you need to defend Jon or Chael's doing something, Jon can take what I'm giving him, okay? But if Jon was down, I don't say a word. And I don't think any of you should either.
He's been running these streets for years, and he's still here, and so is fear. Undisputed, never lost a round. Bodies hit the ground when the bad guy comes to town. American gangster, this man will put a hurt on you. You'll be crying for your mama by the time he's through. You better believe that your life's in danger when you see the American gangster.